City engineer Colvern Venture says the Georgetown municipality is on top of its game in terms of preparations for the rainy season. According to the Hydromet Center, the northern part of Guyana usually transitions into the short, wet season in the latter part of November and remains wet until late January. The Georgetown municipality is currently working in some main canals, including Avenue of the Republic.
We've seen great significant reduction in the flooding in those areas. In addition to that, we have other drainage works that are going on under the same monies that were given to us by the government. In the Wortmanville area, we're carrying out drainage works in Wortmanville and also drainage works in Charlestown. So those areas also, we would have seen, based on the works that is done so far, we would have seen significant reductions in those areas that were affected when we have heavy downpour.
Mr. Venture said some works were executed on the Front Road Canal where over 200 persons were employed by contractors.
What we've noted that the removal of the vegetation along that canal would have significantly reduced flooding in that area. In those areas that are along the canal, we've seen great relief given to persons in that area, both by persons who are living on the verge of the canal and also persons who are living within the areas that would normally be affected, such as North Wrangveld, East Wrangveld, West Wrangveld, Tongueville, and those areas. We've seen great significant reduction in the flooding in those areas.
He said that there are at least 10 persons to each constituency that are on the ground working, clearing drains and canals. The city engineer also mentioned that the two pumps are still not functioning but should be functional by this weekend.
They are being fixed and we are in the progress of doing installation of those components so that we will have those pumps up and running. We want to have it by weekend. We will have those two pumps up and running. Those two pumps, the locations are at Princess Street and the Riverview location.
All regions can expect lesser rainfall than the usual amounts for this season. Drier than usual conditions in Region 9 can be expected. The wet season for northern Guyana is likely to be less wetter than usual. However, there are still chances for short high-intensity downpours. Reporting for HGP Nightly News, I am Yanis Abrams.